Hello, and welcome to another RANGROO cast. Me, RANGROO, and today we are doing a 3v3 on a D-Day in Paradise. First time we've done a 3v3 in Crater Royal. So, on the left hand side in blue, Plains Bluefall, we got Blaze, Lukey, and Crucial Dave. And on the right hand side in red, Plains Redfall, we got Zaborosk, Proteov Gas, and Nurgle. So, let's speed things up and get things going. As both teams put down a lot of more markers because it is a team-based match. And I'm quite looking forward to doing a 3v3 because we haven't done one in Crater Royal. Going to be a lot more hectic action. And boy, do I love a bit of hectic action. And away we go. Both teams starting out, Bluefall going for mainly a ground assault off the bat, a few helicopters, nothing really too crazy. While Redfall getting quite a bit more helicopters, 2 Sokals and 2 Mi-17s, as well as a VP and KO-52, some rather heavy firepower, yeah. And the Sokals and Mi-17s thrusting straight into hotel. I mean, probably a best destination is trying to get into that town. One SU-27S intercepting the DAP. SU-27M flying around, trying to get some snipes. As the light riflemen do just decide to unload in the town instead of rushing into the forest, probably due to all the flying helicopters. The special Genot keys, moving them through and so forth, getting a few snipes in there. The Mi-17 is about to be greeted by a bit of AA from the Stormers as the rest of Bluefall moves up in the hotel, but Redfall is also moving in, and it's going to be a rather close call to who can get into the town first. The SBW-80s are rushing in there, one taking fire. The LSCRs do manage to land, but this is a lot of them now. An awful lot. Yeah, with LSCRs, a little bit outnumbered, especially if the Emblem 3. And Redfall trying to attack down bottom. A few Spetsnaz grew, some Zalos. But once again, Bluefall doesn't outnumber the Emblem in this area. In terms of progression, this is going quite favourably to Redfall. Pretty much having go completely under control. He's already attacking quite heavily the hotel, which is more of a enemy sector, not really a middle contested zone, I want to say. It's harder to attack in the middle. We've got some Fagoots, find some range cover. Open drill. Put a lamp with AS run, it's going to be sniping Fagoots one by one. And that's the killing drill immediately first. And helping to deal with the enemy BMPs, another armor in the open. We've got quite a few bomber runs here, an F-15D Eagle dropping on this town, or forest, or that town, it's trees, buildings. And that Raven managing to get a raid, probably due to his CM. And down in the bottom in Echo and Alpha, neither side really attacking the other, just setting up in their retrospective areas and leaving that be. Known as providing transport, trying to hit those sneaky ranges up top. We've got 3 BMP3s here. Trying to get some snipes at light riflemen. Just now a bit of damage, and even though they only have that Super Dragon, that's going to do damage to a rather lightly armed vehicle such as a BMP3. Russian Marines moving through Alpha. There is a lot of infantry spread out, so they are going to get spotted. We've got 3 T-72s here moving up. And Bison's trying to hit the infantry. So they're rather plugged up in the hotel. As Bluefall trying to attack through the up top area, get some emeralds, And a Charlie 1 Mark 3 to deal with that special Genotkey. And the Russian Marines getting stopped in their tracks by the piles. Yeah, I'm going to outgun them. And they do manage to kill them, but Fusiliers and M103s and other infantry located on their position, and have the artillery barrage from the mortars. So they are not exactly just not being attacked by all flanks. Not going to achieve too much. Redfall gets some more reinforcements into Gulf. Quite a lot of the infantry. Luke will move through, get some Royal Marines. And be behind the first support. And we've got 3 T-72s flanking right through the middle as it's completely undefended. Even got an A-10 Thunderbolt trying to read him out. For now, the T-72s are hidden in that forest. And Su-27 managing to kill the F-15. And T-72s do move out and they get spotted. And luckily a Charlie 1 Mark 3 in perfect position to deal with this armored platoon. The A-10 manages to finish off run, and the Charlie gets in the other. You got Spets and a Screw once again trying to attack into his pocket, but not exactly too well, as there's quite a lot of infantry and support covering. Gulf completely captured by Red Force again. A very nice plus run, and just having the whole town neutralized isn't right. I want to get India captured first off, because if they capture India, it's going to be +3, and +3 you can never turn up your nose to a +3 point advantage. And Red Force starting to lose their momentum up top in Hotel. They don't have as many units as they had before. A lot spread out and heavily damaged. Got an Su-25K doing something. I guess he's trying to get the weapons, but he looks like the sight. And forgot to evac it. So, another dead plane. Got BTR-80s flanking through. I'm going to make it 2-5-0. BMP-3s getting some snipes and being forced to fall back. Get this back to ×2. And we have a Book moving up and literally a lone ranger trying to chase it away. Book does see it and is going to start packing it. Managed to get a foothold into the town section, British Specialist Group. Oh, not making too much processing. Is that a Smirch? Yeah, it's definitely a Smirch. Trying to kill the artillery, there we go. I mean, if one thing the Smirch is great for, it is counter-artillery. As you can see, completely wiping out that platoon of mortars there, just one Smirch by itself. I mean, you already heard my view on cluster munitions, they are rather scary to go up against. Blueform really wants to make some headway through Cool Town. Again, a lot of infantry up into the forest. And we've got 2 blocks flying around. We're gonna have 2 Crories to shoot at soon. Here we go, 27S. Gonna get intercepted. And shot down. But the Su-24M is gonna make it through. Dropping in its payload, the carpet bomb. Let's slow it down here. That is a lot of bombs. An awful lot of bombs. want to get a nice zoom in here, and I always want to say how bloody beautiful Wargame looks. Even in a rather moderate engagement, and nothing's too crazy going on. It still looks like you know, complete and utter warfare. Even though when you really play the game, it's kind of moving around, units around. Redfall again, a lot of reinforcements up into hotel. Lots of infantry. But really, these two leopards are proving to be quite a difficult customer. Only because Redfall hasn't brought any real anti-tank threat to deal with them. And I believe these are they Danish? No, they're Australian. Huh. Pretty good for price, so they do lack in armor quite a bit. So the AP power and accuracy definitely helps. And a rate of fire, 10 rounds a minute. Bloody excellent. Rifleman trying to make her way through, but the BTL is going to be able to them. And Blue making a push to go from the bottom hand side. We have an infantry force. Moving through some commandos. And that book once again has been spotted. So I'm guessing something's gonna try and kill it. A10? No way someone's trying to go one gun one. No? Oh, he's just dealing with the tanks, never mind. Yeah, the TATB, you know, that book is gonna book it up. But the A10 being the A10 is going to be able to survive those shots. But the Raven comes in, gets the kill on the book. Some sweet revenge. One of these moving through. And artillery trying to hit the infantry in the Bluefall Forest and go. As Fusiliers and Pioneers start to get encroached by the BMP-1Ds and Motos. Yo, Fusiliers, the Law 80 is probably one of the best rocket launchers in this game. I believe it does a crazy amount. 22 AP power, 70% accuracy, for only 15 points. What more motos are moving through? BMP-1D support. Blue Force scum. Commandos doing a special commodities. Gonna be outnumbering them in the Atfire fight. We got a longbow getting sniped. Manages to kill the Strelia and the second one. And a scratch on it. Lots of artillery from the Blue Force. And lots of infantry out, pushing very hard to capture his bottom hand forest and go. And rightfully so, because even if you just hold his forest section, you can just have a CV easily in one of these areas and just keep it neutralized at least. Because Bluefall have quite a way to go to catch up. Redfall already at 240 and counted. Longbows do move through, but Bluefall, they definitely have the momentum now. They have hotel completely under their control. They got planes and helicopters, especially this bloody longbow. You get sniper after snipe using up all its missiles. F-16 block once again, getting some good kills. And just so many forces down bottom. They are moving right through. Gus Graham going to be setting up and go for some heavy AA, probably in direct counter to the longbow. And the Russian infantry. A little bit outgunned, yeah. Yeah, especially the leopards. And these two leopards are still alive, managing to get to elite status. I'd really like to see that. recall, which is rather unfortunate. You can't see everyone's kill feeds and command. And we've got mortars trying to get that flying vehicle in hotel. As Redfall gets a very nice +2, trying to get every lead that they can, as they only have to hold for another 15 minutes. As Redfall hold them to go from the top hand side. And there we go, Smirches. Smirching that entire forest up, trying to get the CV, but it's the CV in the top hand left side. So it wouldn't even done anything if it landed nearby. Trying to follow and rout out the commandos. And Redfall artillery doing the same thing. Using the known SVK, which has the distinct thing of being able to be used as a tank, but the heat cannon isn't exactly great. 25% accuracy is definitely a dice roll. Artillery trying to kill the fuels as they do back down to dodge. Luke making quite a bit of progress in the top hand side. One Marines dealing with the Saturday gap. Heavy artillery hitting the Charlies. Now, Bluefall is generally making some pretty good progress. With Redfall top, their best bet is just trying to hold down this middle section, this crossroads, getting infantry to his tower. Bluefall managing to capture the mountainside and getting infantry into Goth. F1C coming through, dropping in some bombs. Nuking that infantry squad. Yeah, things are going rather well for Blue. Though they have 10 minutes to get 300 points. That's going to be a tough one. They're definitely going to have to try and move all the way through to India and capture that sector and head Kapinako too, or even neutralizing it for a brief period of time would definitely help. They definitely have the forces here to just flank around. And that's exactly what they're doing. They're cutting off Echo from the supply line by holding this road. And the only other way to get in is amphibiously with aircraft across the river. This is definitely a good position if they can hold on to it. And Loophole moving through up top as well. Slowly but surely, a few infantry and tanks. Hard or soft target, yeah, that's good pressure. And loads of Afghan, a lot of Afghanskis. And Stilkers and BMPTs being brought up. They definitely want, yeah, anti-infantry support right here, Redfall. And for good reason. Because Fusiliers and Commandos are the forest. The Commandos like Madison to get their launch first. Madison pretty much knocked out all those Afghanskis, yeah. And when you are using fastball vehicles like this, you're always going to have infantry spring up front. Because they can spot the target. And then once they spot it, you can easily get the first shot. Because if you don't spot the enemy infantry and move up the Afghanskis or BMPs, CSs for example, they're going to kill you first. And Blue 4 actually trying to do a little bit of a helicopter show in Delta. Nothing too crazy, just some gunships and some boomers. Those shulkers and Sokals are already in position to prevent such a sneaky play from happening. And Blueful completely knocking out Echo, yeah, cutting off the supply route and managing to get in there. And this is going great for Blueful now, getting out +4, which they desperately need. But 3 minutes left, it's going to be close. They need to neutralise India if they want to be safe. They need that CV up here ASAP. As we've got loads of planes being brought out, going straight towards Redfall. This is not looking good for Redfall. They hardly have any units out. It's mostly just completely blue everywhere. They just ran out of steam, it seems. I don't know if they ran out of units or their points are rather low. But Bluefall's just moving right through. Yeah, there you go. India CV being knocked out. A +8. Yeah, it's a ridiculous amount. I mean, yeah, Bluefall has this in the bag now. Jeez. That's called a comeback, that's for sure. And there goes Nurgle. And that's a great thing for Redfall, because they had early on advantage for the majority of that match, but they just lost their ground. They just ran out of steam, ran out of momentum, and the totality of Redfall does surrender. That'd be a good game. Bluefall gaining a robin 5,200 kill advantage, yeah. I mean, look at Blaze getting a... Well, actually, no, look at Crucial Dave, 5,500 to 2,960. A pretty good kill advantage. But yeah, it really just came down to a game of momentum. Redfall had really good momentum during the early on in that match, attacking up top in Goth, or the top hand sector I've forgotten the name of, but they just couldn't hold on. And the entirety of that match was Bluefall slowly chipping away at Redfall's defences, and honestly flanking through into the bottom right hand side. Echo, I believe it was, cutting off the supply lines with infantry, and then just storming through and attacking the rest of the sectors, and one giant combined arms push across all the flanks was a rather good tactic. And I'm going to leave it off at that. It's rather nice 3v3, and honestly, if you have any team games that are, you know, good and you think would be entertaining, please, for the love of God, upload them on the Wargame replay site, because I do love seeing team games every now and again compared to just always doing 1v1s. So I'm going to stop rambling and leave it off at that. This has been another RANGROO cast. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And as usual, please just take it easy.